Hey, yo, what up? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. It's another Charger conversation. It's your man's and him. Your uncle. Hostile takeover. Holy shit. Jim Crow 2.0 Joe just dropped out of the race. President Biden dropped out of the race and as of right now has officially endorsed Vice President Harris to take his place as the Democratic nominee. That's crazy. Never before has a presidential candidate dropped out of the race after securing his party's nomination. This has not happened before. It's been a wild week and a half in politics. So what does this mean? Well, it probably means that Harris is going to take his place as the Democratic nominee, being endorsed by the president and the former candidate. Also, nobody else of prominence really wants the job in the Democratic Party. Gavin Newsom has said he doesn't want it. Kathy Hochul has said she doesn't want it. So those are the two biggest names in the Democratic Party, basically, and neither of them wants the job because they know they're not ready, and they have to play along to secure their political futures. Gavin Newsom wants to be president, but he's not ready. Everybody knows it, including him. So what's really crazy about all this is that online, the political talking heads and the social media warriors are celebrating. They shouldn't. Jim Crow 2.0 Joe was Trump. It was his best chance at winning in November. Because now swing voters are starting to come back. Jim Crow 2.0 Joe was losing swing voters by the day. He was going to get mollywopped in November. It wasn't going to be close. But hats off to him for recognizing that he's too fucking old to be president. And hats off to the Democratic Party for pressuring him into it. Mind you, this is just about the win. It's not about the right thing. The Democrats want to win. This isn't about, oh, he's doing the right thing or it's the right thing to do. No. Because I've never seen anybody in my life who had a shot at winning quit. Not just the presidential race. I'm talking about life. If you have a shot to win, you're not quitting. Unless you're a weak motherfucker. So get that out. No. This isn't about the right thing. It's about winning. And money. Because big donors are already coming back to the Democratic Party and putting their money back into the DNC and whoever they're going to pick, which is presumably Vice President Harris. Now, all of that is fact. Let's get to my opinion. And this is just what I think. I'm not a political science major, obviously. I don't have, some job following politics somewhere. Nope. This is just what I think. I think the presidential race just got tighter. It just got closer. Tupe Fiasco and his campaign have been calling for Biden to step down. And I think this is a case of be careful what you wish for. Also, it's going to be on Harris to keep this momentum or fuck it up. And I think she's going to fuck it up. Because she's going to run on, I think she's going to run on being the first black woman president. Like Hillary ran on being the first woman president. And I think that's a mistake. Also, she has a iffy record as California's Attorney General, and that's going to get called into question. And when questioned about it, I think she folds. Another mistake is black people are going to rally around Harris, and I think that's a mistake because I hate it when people play identity politics, especially black people. First of all, let's get this out of the way. Vice President Harris is not black. She's Indian, and that's fine, nothing wrong with it, but she's playing it like she's black, and she is not. I am a lifelong California resident, born and raised. The only time I didn't actually live in California was when I was in the Army, and even then, on paper, I was still a California resident because California doesn't make you switch your residency if you leave to serve. So, I was here when Harris ran for Attorney General, and she ran strictly on the premise of being California's first Asian Attorney General. She never mentioned being black, and black people didn't question it because we don't question Asian ethnicity. And before y'all sit there and say, oh, she went to a HBCU, who gives a fuck? Anybody can go to a HBCU. They are publicly funded and are not allowed to reject people on the basis of race, because U.S. federal tax dollars help fund those institutions. Let's be real. Number two, I think she does the exact same thing, runs on being the first black woman president, and it will lose her votes with black men and swing voters. But what does this really mean as far as the bigger political picture? Democrats are going to have to focus on keeping the House and the Senate. That's just what it is. The Supreme Court is dominated by Republicans 6-3, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. So they have to keep the House and the Senate because they're going to lose the presidency. That's all my opinion, again, and that's just what I think. I don't know for sure. I can't see into the future, but that's what I think is going to happen. The other thing I think is going to happen, besides those two things, is that in 2028, Gavin Newsom becomes the Democratic presidential nominee, even though he is completely fucking up California. Those are my picks. I'm saying it now, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Of course, there's that possibility, but that's what I think. I haven't done a lot of political stuff here. Let me know if you want more. Hit me. Just comment if you want more political shit, because I'm neither Republican or Democrat, and I try to be fair and objective about all this shit. So if that's what y'all want, let me know. Middle fingers up. Be safe. Stay dangerous.